Protesting paddy farmers had previously converged on the precincts of the National Assembly last year to meet APNU and AFC parliamentarians. They delivered a petition of over 1,000 signatures to the Minister of Agriculture, requesting him to ensure prompt payments are made for their paddy.
Leader of the opposition David Granger at APNU's weekly press briefing today. 5 coastal regions are rice-producing industries, and they provide employment for at least 20,000 who depended directly on them for their livelihood, and indirectly for another 40,000 people in related occupations. The industry contributed about 5% to the GDP in 2013 and accounted for more than US $240 million in export earnings. The industry depends on paddy farmers, says APNU.
The most recent public protests saw hundreds of paddy farmers last week burning tires and blockading the Essequibo Coast roadway in order to press their demand for prompt payment by rice millers, among other matters.
The farmers experience payment problems for their paddy, which carries a high interest cost when the millers do not pay them on time. Payment by post-draft checks is also an issue for the farmers. Marketing problems with the Guyana multi-million-dollar Petro-Caribe rice for oil agreement with Venezuela has fueled an increase in production. But it also fueled fears that farmers could be left with large surpluses that could push down the price being offered for paddy. There are also production problems as paddy farmers in the higher lands on the Essequibo Coast, affected by the inability to readily access water through the Tapakuma Irrigation Project, TIP, complain of being forced to purchase water at a high cost rate of $6,000 per acre to sustain their crops. This is in addition to having to pay land rental.
APNU has received numerous complaints from paddy farmers. These complaints indicate that there are sufficient grounds for the People's Progressive Party Civic Administration to convene a commission of inquiry to inquire into the impediments to efficient management of the industry and to make recommendations for the improvement of the livelihood of the nation's paddy farmers.
Andrew Wicks reporting for HGP Nightly News.